I'm Deb Wall from the library, and with me is a special guest, Ann Bancroft from Minnesota, polar explorer, educator, philanthropist. We are so pleased to have you with us, Ann, today, and I can't wait to hear what you tell the kids here at school and then tonight at the home. So what would you say has influenced you most about choosing this path, being the polar explorer? Why do you do what you do?
Well, I think it's a confluence of a couple of things. One, great parents that didn't clip my wings to the things I was thinking about wanting to do, because they were kind of out there. I was at the age of 10 thinking I wanted to go across Antarctica. Two, books.
Okay.
Books were the thing that opened up my eyes to the world out there, specifically polar books, that really ignited me. I saw myself in those pictures, on those pages. And then thirdly, I would say educators. I have a couple of role models when I was a young person, a coach and a teacher. And they influenced me hugely to believe in myself, really. Not so much my path, but just to follow my heart and believe in myself and kind of do the work to get yourself there.
Okay, and that's kind of the goal of your foundation, too, is to inspire young women, isn't it?
Yeah, to inspire girls. I mean, we really give grants to give girls an experience. I think experiences, if we can get out of our comfort zone, if we can have an experience, it can shape the way in which we see ourselves functioning in the big world, and gives us confidence. And so it's a small Minnesota foundation, and it just tries to help girls stay on their path to being really productive, curious, courageous individuals.
Yeah, I think that's so neat. It's so important for our young women, especially given the times and stuff. But I know you've done the trek with Will Steger, and you were the only woman, and then you did your own trek with women. I don't know how.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? I mean, I'm sure both presented challenges and stuff, but
yeah, the trips themselves are just plain hard. I'm really lucky. The trip that I did 32 years ago with Will and Paul and the rest of the guys, we're still friends. We still work together when it's appropriate, and it was just such a huge trip for all of us to shape what we're doing today.
Okay.
I think there are differences. I think when you're with all women, there isn't that proving element the same way.
Oh, sure. And
even though these were great guys, kind of like my brothers, you still feel the pressure to do 180% rather than just push in, because people are looking at you because of your size and your gender and kind of wondering if you can really do it. And it has, of course, nothing to do with those things.
Yeah, I was thinking as I read your book, Forward to the Pole and stuff, you allowed yourself time for tears and venting, and I don't know if that was so.
Well, the guys want to have that time too, but it's a little harder to admit it.
Yeah. Well, how neat.
Yeah.
If you had any advice for girls doing this polar exploration now, would you have any advice, or just?
I think my advice overarching is, regardless of what young girls want to do and who they want to become as contributing adults, is just to follow your heart. I mean, I really believe wholeheartedly that when whether we're boys or girls, if we're living our passion in life, whatever that is, we will be better contributors. We'll be more engaged in life, and we'll stay more curious. We won't just sort of be downtrodden. And we need a hopeful population coming up. This is a challenging world, and I love hanging out with young people because they are hopeful, and I want to instill that. And I think passion has a lot to do with that. It keeps me going. I'm living my passion.
That is so neat. I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you
again for joining us.
Thanks for having me to your community.
Yeah. Thank you.